ils te déshumanisent. C'est plus facile, les mêmes te...
Here we go. Al-Wasl getting us underway in the yellow strip, playing from right to left on your screens. Big night for both these teams, both with aspirations to win this competition. Al-Sadd have won it before. They're the only Qatar side to have won this title. It was back in 2011 when they beat Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors. 2-2 after extra time it finished, and they won 4-2 on penalties. They also won the competition when it was known as the Asian Club Championship back in 88-89. Throw in to Al-Sadd on this near side. Throw-in will go Al-Sadd's way again. Jimenez. Good tackle. Excellent piece of work there by number 20, Pobletti. It's great to see him back in action. He missed the whole of the first half of the season through injury. The Argentine midfielder. Clearance from Michel Barsham. Barsham, one of 4 players in this side, starting their 8th out of 9 matches in this competition this season. Deep cross looking for Ali Saleh, and headed behind by Yusel Atal. He's another one of those players starting his 8th match of this competition this term. Lunging challenge that from Mohamed Kamara. Not a successful one either. And sensible play from Atal to get the ball behind. See the smoke from the flares that the Al-Wasl fans have let off. The first corner of the evening goes to the home team. It's a deep one, a bit too deep really. Good play from Ali Saleh, and he gets the shot in and scores. Oh yes, the captain leading by example. The corner seemed to be overstruck, but somehow they managed to fashion an opportunity, and Ali Saleh's trickery and wonderful close control gave him the chance to slot the ball home, and that's exactly what he did. What a good finish. Let's have another look. Corner coming in from Jimenez. It was a deep one, headed back in by Pobletti. Great control there. First with his right foot, then with his left. A defensive disaster, though, for Al-Sadd. It's fair to say they had the opportunity to get it clear. They didn't do so, and they've paid the ultimate price. Kamara there, robbed of possession. And then Roro it was who dived in. And then ultimately you can see from that angle, Michel Barsham beaten at his near post. Terrific finish from Ali Saleh. And what a start for Al-Wasl. A dream beginning for the home team. Better than that if you're an Al-Wasl fan. What have Al-Sadd got in response? Remember, they were a goal down here on match day 4, and they came back to draw 1-1. It's a DB forward. It really will be one that the Al-Sadd defenders won't want to look back on with any great pleasure. Find some composure now. Atal. his near side. Plays the ball forward. It's cut out by Jung Seung-hoon, South Korean, who's playing in central defence this evening. Siak is a DB dispossessed. Barsham, a chance to get his hands and his feet on the ball. Natal again on this near side and does well to stretch and keep that in. Gets the better of al-Saad. No free kick given there. Jung goes back to his keeper. Al-Saad taking the safe route, back in goal this evening after missing match days 7 and 8. That was that challenge on Ato. It was deemed legitimate. Getting a ball in the back of the head just for good measure. Kuki. He's looking lively first up, isn't he? Roro again with the clearance. It's a long ball towards Mojica, and in the end that's nicely done by Buftini. al-Saad, I think, thought about going down, having been clipped. He was challenged a moment ago, then he found himself in space and just fancied carrying on going. Moroccan in central defence tonight. It was Buftini who was sent off in this fixture on match day 4, the back end of proceedings, on 83 minutes. João Pedro, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Gets the ball in, a dangerous ball as well. Jimenez still there, trying to curl it in to the far corner, not able to do so. Again, nervy moments for Al-Saad in the early stages of proceedings. Akram Afif just calming things down a little bit, getting his foot on the ball. Up by number 14, Mustafa Michal. Afif again. Anytime he's in a team, it certainly can't be discounted. He had last season in the Qatar Stars League, 26 goals, league top scorer. That included 12 penalties. Atal trying to get forward, and Buftini with a rugged challenge and keeps it in play as well. And just for good measure, he wins the throw-in thanks to Atal's challenge. Buftini, certainly no shrinking violet when it comes to challenges. He's been sent off 3 times this season. Twice in the UAE Pro League, once in this fixture back in November. Oh, a slip. Could be a costly slip as well, because João Pedro was through and got his shot away, and in the end some good defensive work at the back for Al-Saad saves the day. Terrific bit of defending in the end. It was Ahmed Sohail who made the initial slip, but what a recovery. Racing back to make that challenge. Concedes the corner, but it could have been a heck of a lot worse. Dead ball situation. This time Fabio De Lima will take it on the far side. He'll look to swing it in with his left foot. Ball came all the way to the 6-yard area. In the end, though, Al-Saad will be able to get it away. Afif, he's got 4 players up with him. It's gone behind for a goal kick. a really terrific break, actually, by the visitors. Just overcooked that pass, did Afif. In the end, Mahika couldn't quite get on the end of it. Got the touch. You can see Khalid Al-Sanani, having come out, was happy just to hold fire and not make the challenge. You also saw the way water was spraying off the ball there as it was pushed through by Afif. It's a legacy of the fact that the pitch got a decent watering about 20 minutes before the start. A nice dummy from Ali Saleh. João Pedro trying to go down the line. Doesn't get the success that he wanted, and that's a clumsy challenge by Ali Saleh. Kuki was the man on the charge. Vastly experienced player, Bualem Kuki, 34 years young now. He's recalled at the back end of last year by the Qatar national side. That's what he thinks of that challenge. He thinks it was worthy of a card. None was forthcoming. Free kick then. Gets it into the danger area and headed goalwards. Straight down the throat of Khalid Al-Sanani. Decent ball in that. Kuki it was with the header back across goal. It was Ahmed Sohail with the header on target. Easy enough for Khalid Al-Sanani. Cedes possession. Kamara. Happy to retain the ball for perhaps the first time this evening over a lengthy period. Natal does well to keep that in play. Towards the back post. Perez with the header away. Flag's gone up on this near side. Player called out was Paulo Otavio on that far side. Otavio playing as the left wing back this evening. Season at Al-SAAD, joined in the summer of 2023 from Wolfsburg, German Bundesliga. Header won by number 14 there, Mustafa Mishal. Rodrigo, it's inside, Brazilian fullback. Colombian defender. Ali Saleh, the goal scorer. Perez had continued his run. Jimenez. Looking for João Pedro. No chance of him getting on the end of that. Nicolas Jimenez, 31. Qualified player, or UAE passport holder, I should say. His second season at al-wasl, having had 3 very successful seasons. Banias. Roro. Natal, not a good ball inside. Obletti can pick up the scraps. It's got to be a free kick. Nasty challenge that. And our referee is going to have a word with Atal. guess Nazmi bin Nazaruddin getting his card out. Atal becomes the first player to receive a yellow card this evening. You can see him gesturing there up the pitch, and I'm sure that's a reference to the challenge on Boualem Kouki a little earlier. But it all came about through that errant ball inside, which Pobletti was able to make the most of. And as you can see, he was nowhere near the ball there, Yusuf Atal. And a fully justified yellow card as a result. Free kick then for the home team. And Jimenez will take it on this near side. Just over 15 minutes gone. Very promising position this for al-Wasl. Swung in, he doesn't beat the first defender. Shot from distance from Perez. You'll remember that he scored a little closer in this fixture back in November. And he's got a corner for his trouble there. Worrying early times for Felix Sanchez. Third corner of the evening for al-Wasl. Al-Sadd yet to register one. Jimenez will take it. He'll swing this one in with his right foot. 5 al-Wasl players in and around the penalty spot. Ooh, on the volley. Tipped over the crossbar in the end. Thumped in by Fabio de Lima. I think the flag's gone up. Would have gone wide, as you can see, but Jung in the end, his inadvertent header. Had it not been for, I think, an infringement in the end, on the edge of the area, would have brought about another corner. For that with Mahika, neither of them make contact. Rodrigo. Ball in towards João Pedro. Good save from Barsham. The flag's gone up though. It wouldn't have counted. Referee's assistant on that far side saw that João Pedro quite clearly there, beyond the last defender. Just fluffed his finish a little bit. He was happy with the ball in though. Barsham wasn't to know that it was going to be flagged. He had to make the save and he did so. João Pedro again. His layoff doesn't work on that occasion. Ball forward to Afif. Was he onside? Electric pace from the skipper. Plays the ball back. Gone. Nicely played by Perez. Pobletti. Roro just trying to fool the officials there. Get the throw away when quite clearly it was an al-Wasl ball. Pedro, for once, muscled off the ball. Mahika trying to get the better. Buftini not able to do so. Kamara. Then you go back. Good pressing here by the home team. Ahmed Sahel across the pitch. Atal. Again, good pressing from al-Wasl. Kamara once more. There's space for him. with Sahel again. Just testing and probing here, Al-Sadd, looking for that opening. Otavio. Thief. Just a little bit too high for Mujica in the end. The idea was there, the execution not quite right. Poblete bringing that out of defence. Sidibe, a give and go from him. Rodrigo, a nice ball inside. De Lima through to João Pedro. He stayed on his feet and got the crossover. Oh, and it's put over by Al-Saad. How on earth didn't he make that 2-0? João Pedro stayed onside, and that really was terrific, tenacious play from him, persistence personified. He did so well to get the ball back, and Al-Saad from inside the 6-yard box somehow managed to put it over the bar. Well, going from hero to zero there, having scored the opening goal with some wonderful trickery, but he couldn't keep that first-time effort down sufficiently to make it 2-0. At the other end now, Afif gets the shot in, but over the angle of post and crossbar. On the turn, it wasn't easy. Let's have another look at this effort from Al-Saad. It was on a plate for him. The ball was played at pace, but there's the reaction from the sidelines. And I think saying a picture tells 1,000 words. Well, Milos Milojevic, a tad frustrated, it's fair to say. That opportunity wasn't taken. Afif through ball, looking for Mujica, can't find him. Well, it's been an entertaining first 22 minutes, hasn't it? 1-0 to the home team. A reminder, the second leg takes place in 7 days' time in Doha. Before that, Al-Sadd have got another fixture in the Qatar Stars League, around 18 game. Al-Shahaniya, it's an away fixture in 4 days' time. And just 2 clear days for them after that, for the return leg of this round of 16 clash. No matches for al-wasl in the intervening period. Here they come again, the men in yellow, streaming forward. Ball still not cleared. Kamara trying to get it away, and still al-wasl come again. Sidibe, Poblete. Nice retention of possession here by the home team. Ball swung in. Al-Saad at the back post. Certainly not the biggest player, just 1.76 m, but making a nuisance of himself in the air there. Roro. Took by number 14, Mustafa Michal. Kamara. Otavio. Roro once again. Tal bursting inside. It opened up for him. It's just a little bit too high for Afif. Promising chance there for Al-Sadd. Better signs for them. Perez. Jung. al-Wasl's record in the AFC Champions League and Champions League Elite. Against Qatar sides, played 5, won 1. The win was on match day 3 this season against Al Gharafa. 2 draws and 2 losses. Al-Sadd, this is their 17th appearance in the AFC Champions League and Champions League Elite, the most by any Qatari side. For tonight, played 19, won 8, drawn 9, lost 2 against UAE teams. The last defeat they suffered against a UAE side in this competition was back in 2005. Fif making room. Shot comes in from Kamara, and that will be a corner. Like it from Al-Sadd, starting to grow into the game a little bit now. I wonder if Milijevic is still thinking about that chance that Ali Saleh put over a short while ago. He needs to put that to the back of his mind, as do all the players in yellow on the pitch, because this is a good dead ball opportunity for Al-Sadd to put some pressure on Afif. Past Ali Saleh at the near post. Shot pinballing in. It's not cleared. The shot on the turn is saved by Al-Sanani. It was Mahika who got that shot in. There's a player down now for Al-Wasl. It was played in. The shot in, and it was a combination of Sanani and Buftini in the end who got the block in. Did well there to get the shot away, Mahika. Frustration on the sidelines for Sanchez. More promising signs for the visiting team. Sanani, league title winners medal last season. He certainly had difficult times in goal this term for Al-Wasl. 37 goals conceded in all competitions. Let's have a look at the goal that separates the two sides. Corner floated in. Great work here by Ali Saleh, but defensively I'm sure they'll be very frustrated. Al-Sadd, Kamara gave the ball away, Roro dived in. Both of them will reflect on that, and then finally Barsham beaten at his near post. Happy days on the Al-Wasl bench. And happy days there for Ali Saleh. It's actually his first goal this season in the AFC Champions League Elite. Buftini will go off for some treatment. Teak, though, big Moroccan defender, take more than a knock to keep him off the pitch, one would have thought. In fact, he's ready to come back on already. And in fact, rejoins the action. You can see him on the right-hand side of your screen, number 4. Shot from distance, a long distance there from Boualem Kuki. Shake of the head. Sanchez, who coached Qatar at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. His contract wasn't renewed at the end of that year, after 5 years in the role in charge of the national team. Joe Pedro takes that on the chest. Sidibe does well. Jung and Buftini alternating from left to right. At the moment it's Jung on the left and Buftini on the right. Jimenez trying to go down the line and dispossessed. Just coming up to the half-hour mark. Referee insistent. The throw-in is taken from the correct position. And Perez obliges. Great pass from Pobletti to Perez. Perez makes the most of it. Clatters into Mojica at the same time. And on we go. Four matches in the AFC Champions League Elite round of 16 in the West. One more match this evening, Esteghlal against Al-Nassr. It's Iran against Saudi Arabia. Two matches tomorrow night. Takor against Al-Hilal of Saudi, Takor from Uzbekistan. Al Rayyan of Qatar against Al-Ali, also of Saudi Arabia. Through ball, and Al-Sanani was just a little bit slow off his line there in the end. Was able to make amends. Mustafa Michal was the one hearing through to try and get on the end of that pass. Perez, a bit of space in front of him, policed by Mustafa Michal, who's got back well. Attempted cross from Ali Saleh, his best, but Roro puts it behind. It was Michal trying to get through, and in the end, Ali Saleh showing sufficient pace off his line to gather that one, much to the frustration of Felix Sanchez. So another corner for al-Wasl. Scored from their first of the evening. What can they do now? Jimenez takes it, goes short to Sidibe. Oh, lovely skill from Jimenez. Good cross as well, and the volley comes in from the edge of the area, and João Pedro picks up the scraps, but it won't count. The flag's gone up, and he doesn't agree with that. Referee's assistant had his flag straight up there on that far side. Let's have a look. It was a nicely worked corner. This was wonderful skill from Jimenez. Getting the cross in. It was dealt with initially by Mustafa Michal. You can see quite clearly when the ball was headed forward by Jung. João Pedro was just a fraction beyond the last defender. It was tight. Fair enough, I think. VAR checking the goal. Our VAR official this evening is Mohammed Taki bin Jahari from Singapore, but great work from the referee's assistant on that far side, spotting that even before we had to resort to technology. All four of our officials on pitch this evening. From Malaysia, Rodrigo not happy. Ottavio going down. See that Rodrigo feels he won the ball. But in order to get to the ball, he had to go through the man. Rodrigo, just 22 years of age, young Brazilian defender. Only his 5th start in all competitions this season. Slowly but surely, Paulo Ottavio back up on his feet, hobbling back onto the pitch. A free kick for Al-Sadd. Afif takes it, it's gone all the way through. Roro got the shot in. Kamara then goes down, and it's another free kick. Got to be careful here, al-wasl, giving away a cheap concession like that. You can see Pobletti push on the shoulder. There it was, getting his hand on the left shoulder of Kamara, who went down as a result. Just a VAR check, and the ball was pinballing around in the area after Afif put it in, as to whether we've got a penalty here. The ball strike a hand. So our VAR official, Mohammed Taki bin Jahara, having a look at this. Really see anything untoward there. That will be a very quick check from that perspective. Bin Nazarudin making sure that the wall is back the requisite distance. And he's doing that. Paolo Ottavio is getting some treatment. Even a change of boots, I think. Gulem Kuki is over the ball. We've seen him strike one ball from distance so far. Strikes another one. Doesn't get it through the mass of yellow shirts. It's cleared up the pitch. After the early frantic beginning with al-wasl taking the lead, the match has settled down now. It's still looking dangerous, and Jimenez is rolling round, holding his face. Referee hasn't stopped play. See, Perez then puts it out of play for Jimenez to get some treatment. It's his nose he appears to be indicating there's an issue with. Another look here. A flailing right arm there. Sure there was any contact with the face. Let's have a look. Oh yes, the elbow. Mohamed Sahel it was. No wonder Nicolas Jimenez has gone down in the way that he has. Chatting with the referee there. Some ice for the face of Jimenez. All this time, of course, will be added on the back end of the first half. Looking at that last replay we saw, perhaps Sahel were a little bit fortunate not to receive any punishment there. Al-wasl technical staff outside their allotted area, and the referee not happy with that. Jimenez not too happy with the challenge meted out to him by Ahmed Sahel either. Didn't appear to draw any blood. The good news is that Jimenez is up and about again. He's about to come on. No punishment there for Ahmed Sahel. Just one card shown so far this evening. That was to Yusil Atal of Al-Sadd. Jung forward to Jimenez, now thankfully restored to action. Gets a free kick. Not too impressed with the challenge meted out to him there by Roro. defender. Ball's gone out for an al-wasl throw. Two well-matched sides here. It's borne out by their placing in the West Region League, AFC Champions League Elite. Two regions, West and East, 12 teams in each region. Start of this year's competition. Top 8 sides from each region going forward to the round of 16. Al-Sadd finishing 4th, Al-Wasl 5th. Each region got to its round of 16 matches. First played 8th, second played 7th, third played 6th, and fourth played 5th, which is why these two sides are meeting up. Al-Sadd, oh dear. Best said about that one, the better. It's almost gone out for a throw-in, actually. Slicing off the outside of his right foot. There's Al-Sadd's reaction. Over 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining then at the end of this first half. Mahika has had one sight of goal this evening, forcing a save. Combination of Sanani and Buftini. They've come, Al-Sadd, to a goal so far. Sadibi, it's a nice calm play from him in the centre of the field. Fabio De Lima, we've seen an awful lot of him on the ball this evening. Good skill though from the veteran. From Afif now. Hika inside to Afif. Down he goes and he gets the free kick. Pobletti with a clumsy challenge. Good play from Afif there, turning away from Pobletti, shielding the ball, just drawing the foul. Geronimo Pobletti. She returned to action after missing the first half of the season in the Super Shield match against Al-Sadd. His third season at al-wasl. Who's going to take this free kick for the visitors? Sahel is over the ball. Looks like he's going to be the one given the responsibility. 4 players in the wall for al-wasl. Akram Afif doing his best to make a nuisance of himself in front of that wall. So is Mustafa Michal. Hamid Sahel. Straight down the throat of the goalkeeper, who opts to punch. Roro gets the cross in, headed away by Jung. Dinked in again by Ahmed Sahel. Still not clear by al-wasl. Sadibi can't bring it under control. It's the modern fashion with goalkeepers, where the ball swerves. try and catch it. Just want to get rid of it, get it out of the area. Strong hands it was from Khalid Al-Sanani to avert the danger. Sidibe. Incidentally, Sin Bin and the fly, indicating that we're due a minimum of 4 minutes at the end of this first half, in addition to the 45 we have already played. Sidibe. Jimenez to Al-Saad. Once more. A keep ball here from al-wasl. Jung. Back to his keeper. Mahika on the charge. Forward by Oitavio. Away by Buftini, but possession ceded to Al-Saad. There in the faces of a few al-wasl fans, and understandably so, still searching for their first victory in the AFC Champions League Elite at home this season. Got 11 points in the league campaign. 9 of them came on their travels. 2 points garnered here at the Zabeel Stadium. Forward by Roro, looking for Afif, who gets the ball across, and it's off the crossbar. I think the goalkeeper got a hand on that. Oh, so close to an equaliser. Mahika it was. Hit it into the ground. Yes, there was definitely a hand on that. It was just enough from Al-Sanani to push it up onto the crossbar. Oh, so close for Al-Saad. Frustration on the sidelines. That's the threat they pose. They opened up al-wasl. Looked like a knife through butter there, really, wasn't it? In terms of the way they sliced open the al-wasl defence. And oh, so close to an equaliser right at the end of the first half. Inside the last of the 4 minutes, the minimum of 4 minutes to be played. Lovely skill from Perez, he's done well there. Jimenez shoots the core from the fans. He lays it back to Al-Saad. He has a shot. Not for the first time this evening. It's off target. He's had 3 very wayward efforts. But he's also had one effort that separates these two sides. And our referee, Nazmi bin Nazaruddin, brings the first half to a conclusion. It's a first half which has seen al-wasl snatch the advantage. Al-Saad wearing the captain's armband for the hosts this evening, scoring after just 3 minutes. A lovely piece of skill after initially a corner seemed to have been a little bit too deep and wasted. But poor defensive play from Al-Saad allowed Al-Saad the opportunity to score, and he took it. He's also blazed the ball over from point-blank range, and João Pedro's had the ball in the back of the Al-Saad net, only to be ruled out for offside. But Al-Saad, as the first half has gone on, they've threatened more and more. Rafa Mahika, the Spanish striker, forcing Khalid Al-Sanani into 2 saves, the second of which saw the goalkeeper push the ball up onto the crossbar. It's been compelling stuff thus far, and at half-time, it's Al-Wasl 1, Al-SAAD 0. Welcome back to the Zabil Stadium, where we're getting ready for the second half of this AFC Champions League Elite round of 16, first leg. And what a terrific first half we saw. The home team, al-wasl, leading by 0-0, thanks to al-Saad's early strike in just the 3rd minute. Really terrific close control from him after a corner was delivered to the back post. But he had an opportunity, a very good opportunity soon after that, to double al-wasl's lead from point-blank range. Cross from João Pedro was a rapid one. It was just fractionally behind him, but he still couldn't keep the effort down. It was blazed over the bar from inside the 6-yard box. Well, will al-wasl live to regret that lost opportunity? Their players just making their way out onto the pitch now. The Al-Sadd players out there already, just waiting to see if there are any changes. Oitavos, he went down through a challenge a little earlier. He's obviously come out to try and run whatever knock he had off, but it doesn't look as though he's going to be able to continue. So it looks as though a change is in the offing. Yes, he's coming off, Oitavos. Big shame that, from an Al-Sadd perspective. Player who will come on in his place is Salman. It's his 2nd appearance off the bench in this AFC Champions League Elite for 2024-2025. He's also made 6 starts in this competition. Off we go then at the start of the second half. No changes for al-wasl. 1-0 then for the hosts. Salman, 27 years of age, so it's defender for defender. An experienced defender coming off the bench too. He's made 7 starts in the World Cup qualifiers for Qatar. And they're coming up on the horizon. There'll be an international break later on in this month. Qatar will play against North Korea at home, and the Kyrgyz Republic away. At the same time, UAE have 2 away trips to Iran and North Korea. Both these sides in the same group, Group A. Teams. The top 2 teams from each of those groups goes forward to the next FIFA World Cup finals. USA, Canada, and Mexico in 2026. Sides 3 and 4 going to the next stage of qualifying. Here come al-wasl. Raise out to that far side. Lovely through ball from Jimenez, and then the shot came in from Sidibe, beaten away by Barsham. Meanwhile, there's a player down for Al-Sadd, and it's Rafa Mahika. While he was down, it was the shot from Sidibe. Nicely struck first time, that was heading in. Good strong hands from Barsham. First corner of the second half then. It's going to be taken by Jimenez. Good news is Mahika's up and about. She was pushing and shoving around the penalty spot. Kuki won the header. Oh, and a shot from point-blank range from João Pedro, and somehow it stays out. João Pedro on the turn. Ball still not cleared though. And there's the header coming in from Jung over the top. Let's have a look at the João Pedro effort first of all. It was off the line, in fact, in the end. Beat the goalkeeper, but not the defender, who was in the right place at the right time. It was Youssef Atal who was there, and then there was the header from Jung. Towering effort, he couldn't quite get over the top of it. Close call then for Al-Sadd at the start of this second half. Here's Atal. His defensive effort has kept his side very much in contention. Started the first half in bright and breezy fashion, and they've done it again at the start of the second, albeit without the same result. It's a Hale, long diagonal crossfield ball from him. Nice skill from Atal. Forward on this near side, our commentary position side at the Seville Stadium. And that pass is overcooked from Fabio de Lima. Lima's had a strangely subdued evening so far. It's usually far more influential. He's been operating this season domestically in a slightly deeper role than the one so often in the past. 72 UAE Pro League goals. Qatar will know all about him, of course, because he got 4 goals. 5-0 win against Qatar in the current round of World Cup qualifiers. UAE doing the double over Qatar. Doha in match day 1. UAE currently 3rd in the Group A, Qatar 4th, Uzbekistan positions 1 and 2. Al-Saad, communication there. He thought João Pedro was going to make the run. João Pedro wanted the ball played to his feet. Al-Saad managed to do was to play the ball straight to Michel Barsham. Claudinho, back heel from him. It's a Hale to Afif. Atal. Afif sweeps it towards the back post. Claudinho again. Space to find a shot. Ball to Afif isn't a particularly good one. Captain to captain, Al-Saad. Lovely skill again from Al-Saad. It's the ball inside to Perez, who's battling for possession. Jimenez, so calm. Rigo. Set to Lima. Stevie. Nice play that from al-Wasl, getting out of a tight situation on the far side to retain possession. For Al-Sadd, well, they're battling on two fronts at the moment, not only the AFC Champions League Elite, but also Stars League, where they're second. Al-Wasl, we've got multiple competitions still at hand. Easy enough for Barsham. Al-Wasl obviously have their UAE Pro League commitments to continue. De Lima just snatched at that a little bit with his left foot, and he knows it. Salman was the one who was dispossessed there. He felt he was fouled. And a card has been shown to one of the Al-Sadd backroom staff. Testing a little bit too much. Champions League Elite, President's Cup 2, which is the main knockout competition, and the League Cup 2. Good run by Atal, and he gets the free kick. Clumsy challenge by Pobletti. Atal at pace. He only needed any sort of touch at all from Pobletti. They're just leaning into Atal. There was the contact. And Atal, running at the speed he was always going to go down there. So it's a free kick in a good position here for Al-Sadd. They've got a terrific opportunity to see if they can draw level. Claudinho and Afif and the men over the ball. Tal is there or thereabouts as well. By Buftini. Calls for a foul from the al-Wasl supporters, not given. Jimenez with the tackle. The match continuing to be played at a very high tempo. Start of the second half. Tariq Salman, substitute, will take the throw-in on this near side. Can't keep that in play. Claudinho, who joined Al-Sadd in January of this year from Zenit, the Russian side. He's played 4 matches in the Qatar Stars League since arriving. Substituted 3 times. He played a full 90 minutes in each of match days 7 and 8. The AFC Champions League Elite. Continuing to fly in. Skill from Joe Pedro. He's bettered by Kamara. Afif with the ball out to the touchline. It's a good tackle by Perez. It's an uncompromising defender. It's Atal who stayed down on that far side. Have a look at this challenge. School defending there from Perez. He definitely got the ball. A little bit of Atal as well, if truth be told. Which is Perez. Every matchday squad this season. 30-year-old defender from Colombia. In the summer of 2023 from the Turkish Super League. Experience all over the world: Colombia, Spain, Mexico, Argentina, and then the UAE. Stevie, Jimenez, Al-Saad to João Pedro, bounces off a challenge. In fact, it's a free kick. He's given away. Entering into amantes. It's going to be a throw-in. Plays the ball out, and he does so. It's because Atal is still feeling the effects of an earlier challenge. No matter what happens to Atal this evening, you can still reflect on the fact that he's made one really crucial contribution. He's been very lively up and down on the right-hand side, but clearing the ball off the line at the start of the second half from that shot on the turn by João Pedro would be perhaps his most important contribution of all, especially if Al-Sadd go on and win this tie over 2 legs. This is the reason he's down. That challenge from Perez. Definitely won the ball, but you can see just caught the ankle of Atal there. Goodness me. Battering challenge. And the indication is from the medical staff that Atal's not going to be able to continue. So that's the second player who's going to have to go off for Al-Sadd as a result of a medical issue. Oitavio is already off the pitch. So we just have to wait to see who is going to come on from the Al-Sadd bench. The coaching staff is running over to get a message to the players who are warming up behind Michel Barsham's goal. There's necessarily a need to do that because there's a player already here. It's number 13, Abdullah Al-Yazidi. He's about to take the pitch. Both fullbacks need to be changed for Al-Sadd. Sadidi forward. Shukuki, Fabinho to Afif, Kamara. Two changes are going to be made actually. Cristo is also going to come on. Cristo Perez, 17. Visitors. FIFA keeps this one in on the near side. Try and get the ball into the danger area. Sidibe happy to clear it anywhere. Gone down. Play is continuing. Al-Saad. De Lima didn't get the contact that he wanted. Can he get another bite at the cherry here? It's cleared away in the end. Rodrigo keeps it alive. Sidibe. Gesture from Felix Sanchez down below. Bottom of your screen, because they're desperate to make the change, Al-Sadd, and there's confirmation of that change with Al-Yazidi about to come on, and Cristo, he's coming on too, and he's going to be replacing Rafa Mahika with forward for a forward there. Frustrating evening for Mahika. So prolific in the Qatar Stars League this term. Hasn't quite happened for him tonight. Has had a couple of chances. Denied by Al-Saad in goal. Yazidi on then. It's his third AFC Champions League campaign. He's made one start. That was in match day 8 against Pacticor, a much changed side. And this is his fourth appearance off the bench in this competition this season. As for Cristo Perez, his third appearance off the bench, but he's also made 6 starts this season in this competition. 27-year-old forward from Spain. Looking to close down Jung, and then Rodrigo on that far side. Joe Pedro does well. Gets the ball out to this near side. Gets the header in as well. Cross came in from Fabio de Lima. Joe Pedro, having laid the ball off, continued his run. He loves service like that. Such a powerful header of the ball. Scored on his debut for al-wasl. Free kick was taken quickly. There was the header from Joe Pedro a little earlier. 2 goals for him domestically this season, but none in the AFC Champions League as yet. Just over 20 minutes gone in this second half. Afif Radinho dinks the ball forward, but to no one in particular in a black shirt. Fabio de Lima. Sadibi. Lima once more. Jimenez, seemingly always in space, always available. Sali, dominantly right-footed, loves to play on the left and cut inside. He's got Perez for company, who's trying to keep that one in and does so. Find a teammate on that occasion with a cutback though. Rodrigo wins that crossfield ball. Radinho. Season's AFC Champions League Elite, continuing the trend that no side has ever retained the title since the Champions League era began in this region. This is the 22nd iteration of the Champions League tournament, which began in 2002-03. Al-Ain of the UAE, the winners that season. Cross to the back post, oh yes! It's 1-1. And it's the substitute, Al-Yazidi. No one was picking him up. And look at the faces there of the al-wasl substitutes. Al-Yazidi only on the pitch for a few minutes, and he's made a telling contribution already. Not many Al-Sadd fans in tonight, but the ones who have come here are very, very happy. Who else but Akram Afif with the ball in? And Perez, head in hands at the back post. He lost Al-Yazidi completely. Lovely delivery, and Al-Yazidi, a powerful header. Khalid Al-Sanani got a hand on it, but he couldn't keep it out. And we're all locked up at one apiece. Frustration there for Al-Sanani. I think as much as the header, as also the fact that Afif had so much time, and you simply can't give Akram Afif that sort of time to deliver a quality ball in. So 1-1. Well, they'd threatened Al-Sadd in the first half. Now their threats have become a reality. And Al-Wasl, well, their home jinx in this competition this season is it once again rearing its head. Remember, they've played 4 games at home this term in the league stage and failed to win any of them. 2 draws, 2 losses. Match day 2, a 2-0 loss against Al-Ali of Saudi Arabia. Match day 4, a draw here, 1-1 against Al-Sadd. Match day 6, another draw, 1-1 against another Qatari side, Al-Rayyan. And the last match of the league stage against Al-Hilal, another 2-0 reverse. So that's disappointing form, to say the least. Is that form continuing? Well, they've got just about 20 minutes to reverse that particular trend. Can they find a winner? What will Mulajevic do off the bench? Will he roll the dice and make a change or two? One of those substitutes you saw looking very glum was young Jonatas Santos, the Brazilian-born UAE qualified player. Electric pace, like Ali Saleh on that far side. He was dispossessed in the end and concedes the free kick. He's frustrated. Roro it was, who won that free kick. Bit of a slip there for Ali Saleh. Then that gave Roro the opportunity to get in front of the attacker. Changes being made then. Perez going off. Also going off Siaka Sidibe. So Perez being replaced by Abdulrahman Saleh. Left back for left back. And the other change, with Sidibe going off, is Srdjan Mihajlovic coming on. Now Mihajlovic hasn't been retained for domestic action. He has been retained, having played the first half of the season for Al-Wasl, for continental business. So here he is on the pitch now, the number 33, 31 years of age, from Serbia. Only joined from Red Star Belgrade last summer. Serbian international, actually played at Euro 24. Start against Denmark. And there's a yellow card to Ahmed Sahel. It's the 3rd card that Al-Sadd have picked up this evening. And the 2nd to a member of their playing staff. This is why. Clobbering challenge on the newly arrived Mihajlovic. Felix Sanchez not too impressed, I think it's fair to say, with the decision. piece of paper to fit between these two sides this season. Their third meeting, this one. After meeting on match day 4 and drawing 1-1 here. And playing in the Qatar UAE Super Shield in January, when al-Wasl won that one by a goal to 0 in Doha. Oh, and the little flick there is saved by Barsham. Floated free kick. And it was João Pedro with that flick at full stretch. I think he got this on target. This angle will show us more. Yes, that was heading in. The goalkeeper spread himself nicely. Corner as a result comes in. Oh, it's off the crossbar. De Lima it was with the header. Barsham was beaten, but not the frame of the goal. And now the ball races up to the other end of the pitch. And Abdulrahman Saleh, the substitute, gets the clearance in. End-to-end stuff. Christo with the turn. Both sides will be fully aware of the importance of taking a lead into the second leg in Doha next week. João Pedro tackled. Baudinho to this near side, picked up by Tariq Salman. Afif fancies a shot, but the less said about that one, the better. Let's have a look at that previous effort. De Lima with the header. Really well to direct that on target, because he was backpedaling and backpedaling. Just not quite low enough. Maybe Barsham would have had it covered had it been a few centimetres lower. We'll never know. Just under 15 minutes of normal time remaining. Jimenez lofts the ball into the area. Baudinho tackled. De Lima. Tariq Salman all over him like a rash. Baudinho. Here come Al-Sadd. Baudinho again. Tariq Salman gets the ball to Claudinho. Play on, says the referee. Afif into the area, trying to thread a ball through. The danger is still there. Claudinho once more. Dinks the ball in all the way to the back post. Shot coming in from Al-Yazidi, and that will be a corner. All hands to the pump defensively there for al-Wasl. It's been a compelling match, this. Both sides will feel that on another day they could quite comfortably be leading in this match. As it is, it's all square and all to play for. Deep breath from Afif as he contemplates this corner kick. He's going to swing it in with his right foot. It's cleared everyone. Here come the men in yellow. Ball played forward. Fabio De Lima on that far side, trying to get the crossover. Blocked by Kamara. That'll be a corner. Al-Wasl turning defence into attack in double quick time there. Saleh, I just wonder whether he was contemplating the short corner. He's decided now to swing it in. There are 6 al-Wasl players waiting for this delivery. Pushed away by Barsham, who goes down like a stone. Real crowd crowd scene in and around the 6-yard box, as you'll see here. João Pedro leaping all over Al-Sadd. Buftini was in the mix too. Two real men mountains for al-wasl at any dead ball situation. Let's have a look at the two goals then. First of all, Al-Sadd in just the 3rd minute. Wonderful skill from him, beating Barsham at his near post. It gave Wasl the advantage. Thumbs up from the coach and thumbs up from the man wearing the captain's armband this evening. And then on 68 minutes, halfway through the second half, the substitute, Abdullah Al-Yazidi, picked out beautifully by Akram Afif. Wing back managed to lose his marker, Alexis Perez, and slotted home a really impressive header. So that's how we stand as this match moves towards a conclusion. This tie doesn't, though. Remember, we'll do it all again next week in Doha. If it stays like this, well, the second leg really will be a match to enjoy. So little to choose between these two teams this season. Marshall just getting a knock in the mouth, it would appear. 6 clean sheets for him this season. They've got Saad al-Sheeb. Looks as though Barsham's going to be able to continue. Goal he conceded this evening, just the 3rd minute. It's the first he's conceded for a long, long time in the Qatar Stars League. He's gone 342 minutes without conceding. Consecutive clean sheets for him. 6 clean sheets in all competitions this term, but of course not one this evening. João Pedro. Good turn from him. Picks out Jimenez. Got Al-Sadd outside him. He's taken that really well, Al-Sadd. Inside to Jimenez, trying to fashion space for a shot. Al-Sadd again. Jimenez lifts the ball in. It's dealt with defensively. Good work in the end it was by Al-Sadd with the header. Buftini with a cushioned header, picking out Pobletti. Jung finds Rodrigo. João Pedro. Attempted cushioned pass by Fabio de Lima to the big Brazilian, but it didn't quite work out. Time slipping away both these sides to try and fashion a winner tonight. Continuing to fly in. Buftini just about keeps that in play on the far side. Valdinho. Kuki goes back to his goalkeeper. It's a hail forward. Tumbling challenge by Rodrigo. Landed awkwardly, it appeared. Just jarred his knee, perhaps. A bit of dew this evening. Selman just trying to dry the ball. Rivalry between UAE and Qatar this season. The UAE and Qatar domestic sides, 4 of them from each country, doing battle. The Challenge Shield, Shabab Al-Ali against Al Rayyan, which was won by Shabab Al-Ali 3-1. Super Cup, Al Nasser, the Dubai side, beating Qatar Sports Club 5-1. It was the Super Shield that these two sides played out. 1-0 win for al-wasl. And the Challenge Cup, Al-Wada and Al-Waqra drew 1 apiece. And Al-Wada of the UAE Abu Dhabi side won 5-4 in a penalty shootout. The second season of those matches, although there were only 2 of them last term. Expanded competition this season. Milovic trying to get the crossover. Turn the corner. Coming off Ahmed Sahel. Just over 5 minutes to go then. Just over 5 minutes of normal time plus whatever time is added on for either of these sides to take a lead into the second leg in a week's time. De Lima with the corner. Swept in, flapped at a little bit by Barsham. Pobletti. He's won another corner. Claudinho conceding it. It's been a familiar story, this side taking the lead here and not being able to retain it. The corner swept in towards the near post, and a chance now for Al-Sadd to break. Afif is the furthest player forward. Sanani off his line, having to hair back. Afif dribbling into the area. Lays the ball back to Christo. He's dispossessed though. It's a crunching challenge from Kamara. Have a look at this on Pobletti. Bang. All fairness to Pobletti. Didn't make a fuss of things, did he? The change is coming. That change will see Mustafa Michal make his way off. The 4th player to go off for Al-Sadd this evening, and he's going to be replaced by the veteran Hassan Al-Haydos. He was twice a winner of the AFC Asian Cup with Qatar, 2019 and 2023. Very much a bit part player these days for Al-Sadd. Just 1 start in this competition this season, and that was in match day 8 against Paktakor. This is his 3rd appearance off the bench. Al-Sadd throughout his career, it's his 13th AFC Champions League campaign. To have a player of that sort of pedigree and that sort of experience coming on at the back end of a match as important as this. Pedro. Kuki happy to allow that to go through to Barsham. Claudinho can't bring that under control. Jimenez flicks it forward to Ali Saleh. Dealt with though by Roro. Medalist in 2021 in Tokyo. And a foul by Abdul Salih. Change coming now for the home team. Salih's coming off, having scored the goal, which we'll see now. Just the 3rd minute, wonderful piece of individual skill, fooling 2 defenders and the goalkeeper into the bargain. He also missed a couple of gilt-edged opportunities too. He's been replaced by young Brazil-born winger Jonatas, on loan of this season from Al-Ain. AFC Champions League experience with Al-Ain last season. Rigo cut out that through ball. Just over a minute of normal time remaining. One in the air by Ahmed Suhail. For is to see how many additional minutes we're going to be playing. 4th official should make an appearance very, very soon with that information. Tuhan Mohamed Yassin from Malaysia. You can see him at the bottom of your screen there. This is board in readiness. At least 5 minutes. We've had a couple of lengthy injury stoppages in this second half. Plenty of time for one of these two sides to fashion a winner. Swept forward by Barsham. And indeed it is 5 minutes. It's just gone up to indicate as much. Fans feel that should be a foul on the far side, nothing given. Jimenez, down he goes, and he does get a foul for that challenge by Roro. Al-Yazidi just caught him, and then Roro was there for good measure. Promising position then here for al-Wasl to swing the ball into the area. De Lima will do exactly that. One in the air by Roro. He gets it clear. Look at Afif hearing after that. Gets the throw in as well with that clever back heel straight at Mihailovic. Fabinho. Roro. Space for him to move into the opposition half. Fabinho again. Kamara. Afif. Getting inside. Ball to the far post, and well, it's a nice little dinked pass back across the face of goal by Al-Yazidi. We'll get on the end of it. Jonatas at the other end tries to play the ball through for De Lima. Barsham, is he making a meal of this, I wonder? Minimal contact here. Good run from De Lima. Didn't look as though there was an awful lot in that, to be honest with you. This angle might show us more. Well, the good news is, while you're watching these replays, Barsham is back on his feet. And yes, it's been one of those evenings again for Al-Wasl here at the Zabil Stadium in the AFC Champions League Elite for 2024-2025. Frustration deluxe, you might say. But again, it looks as though they're going to go away from their own patch with without a win. Mihailovic forward, dealt with by Aroro. Afif, always the outlet for the visitors. Good work though by Rodrigo. He's had a solid game at right back this evening. Already we're into the 4th minute of added time. Both sides are almost settling here for a draw. Desperate not to go into the second leg losing. Rodrigo just getting his arms and his hands across the shoulders there. Akram Afif, and that's why the free kick has been conceded. You can see not a great deal of contact. The contact was sufficient. Referee's whistle. Maybe there's a chance for Al-Sadd to put a little icing on the cake here. See if they can produce an excellent away performance, which it's been already. Oh, and the volley is over the top. Frustration there for Ahmed Sahel. Inside the last 30 seconds of added time. Desperation from Jonatas. He wants to get the ball back in play quickly. Al-Wassl's record away from home this season in this competition has been good. And they'll get a free kick and a last opportunity to get the ball into the danger area. Wrestling there by the goal scorer Al-Yazidi, pulling the pacey Jonatas back, and you can see Lajevic wants his players to go forward. He wants them to do everything in their powers to see if they can fashion a winner here this evening. They've already played more than the minimum of 5 minutes that have been added on. Surely this is the last opportunity. Jimenez with the free kick. Still around the edge of the area. Jonatas is there. It's been cleared. And that is the end of the match. Our referee, Nazmi bin Nazaruddin, brings proceedings to a conclusion. And for the second time in the AFC Champions League Elite this term, these two sides at this venue are still locked together at the conclusion of the match. 1-1 it has finished. Remember, this is knockout football now.